Hi everybody, how are you? So today in the gratitude experiment, I want to talk to you about relationships. So we all know we are so affected by so many things interacting with each other. First thing I just want to explain to you is that we all were raised differently. We all have different temperaments. There's so many influences, whether you're tired or if you need to eat. You can get hangry, right? So guys, there's so many factors that go into what can influence the temperature of a relationship. And maybe you kind of go through a rut, whether it's with your kids, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, even a friendship. So guys, what I want to talk to you about is, first of all, take a second before you respond, because sometimes it's you, sometimes it's the other person. But the one thing I want to tell you is your response and your role, because one thing I have found, if I can take a deep breath and take the emotion out of it, right? And because sometimes we react, and I kind of think the temperament of our nation seems a little bit more reactive on the whole, just an observation. So if we can all just kind of take a minute and just try and think, everybody's coming from their different preferences. Everybody is raised a certain way, different ideas, and maybe somebody's having a bad day, but you know, sometimes their reaction causes a trigger within you. So I'm not saying that habitual things don't need to be addressed, that we don't need to set boundaries, or we might need counseling, we might need anger management. But guys, for the practice of the gratitude experiment, I want to talk about what we can do to kind of send out positive energy to our relationships. And so one thing you can do as a practice is, as you go through your gratitude list today, I'm going to have you list your 10 that you normally do, but also why don't you pick 5 relationships, okay, that you interact with on a regular basis. If 5 seems a little much, take it down to 3. But I'm telling you, as a practice, if you have somebody who's maybe triggering you, or maybe you're not getting along so well with right now, that's who you should start with. Put that at number 1 and find something within that relationship that you appreciate about that person. I'll say, for instance, my fiance, Eric, he has the most gregarious laughter that just exudes joy in me. And so I can be in another room working for my job, and I hear him in another part of the house with that roaring laughter. That just exudes, oh, I love the way he laughs, and he exudes so much joy and so much passion. And I love that in a person, somebody who can be so free. So I might, if I'm having a rough day, maybe like, I love his laughter, and I love this and this and this. And so remember, what I have talked to you guys about is the feeling, like really feel into each person and say, like, for instance, Eric, I thank you for bringing the joy and laughter into my life. And I'm telling you, try this with each person and feel it in your body. Guys, you feel it right away. So just going through and starting your day with this, if somebody comes in and they're not in the best mood, or you come to something, you already have a better, higher vibrational frequency that you're radiating that day. And so maybe you might not react as quickly, and just kind of remind yourself what it is that you appreciate about that person. And you know, sometimes teenagers are difficult, and so you understand what I'm saying. Think about the why, and your reaction's going to be so much better. And try this throughout the week, not just the day, and just see if your relationship shift. It could be at work. You know, maybe you have a person who always wants to kind of get at you a little bit. And what if you just kind of thought back? I wonder what their life was like. I wonder what it is that made them act this way, and kind of think about acting with compassion. And, you know, not saying that you have to always let things in, but just try this on And I'm telling you, try not to take things personally. Have you ever heard the book, The Four Agreements? And one of the four agreements is to not take things personally. So give this a shot. Think of a few people, a few relationships that you are grateful for. Name them by name and say, I am grateful for you because, and try this, saying thank you 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And really feeling into it and see how that feels in your body. Because just know, guys, that's what you're sending out to the universe. And so you're going to get more of the same. So start watching out for synchronicities and let me know how you make out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.